is at Davis Elementary because our current school, or our old school, is being rebuilt. And there was not enough land available for us to live on that land and have the new school rebuilt at the same time. So therefore we had to go somewhere, and it was chosen for us to go to Davis Elementary, which is good because we're both Title I schools. So we have similar populations, similar characteristics, and we fit at Davis, and it's worked out beautifully for us to live here at Davis.
Well, we really have spent the last year planning for this. The process started last fall. We had bi-weekly construction meetings with the construction team and all of the different stakeholders involved in the process. Those meetings were really helpful. It helped us plan every step of the process well before this even physically started. We had to move the entire Crestwood building into our gym and our cafeteria here at Bon Air, and that was quite a process. And then getting all of those items out and back into the modulars and where they needed to be before the school year started. It was all hands on deck, and everybody was absolutely incredible. There wasn't one need that went unmet.
The construction company worked very hard to put all the pieces together to construct the 5 buildings that make up the Reams campus. They put the buildings together, then they built the boardwalk to connect all 5 buildings, which allowed us an extra 20 foot of space all the way down between the 5 buildings. That increases the space that we have. It increases our learning space as well. Then they continue to put everything together. That involved putting the modulars together, making sure they all have the electricity, the AC, the installation of water, plumbing, everything. So it's like building an entire school, but done in about 3 months' time. Our families love it. They are so impressed with what the county's provided for us. It's set their minds at ease because now they know their kids are safe, they see it.
Our first goal was to make sure that instructional time for every grade level in both schools was protected and that it was maximized. So she started with her schedule and I started with my master schedule, and we planned what that looked like for our schools and our kids instructionally. And then we sat down together. And that was a process. We sat in my office and we spread everything out. We had index cards and we had our master schedule, and we spent hours working on it. And then at the end we said, wow, we did this. And it was really exciting. And it's worked really well so far.
We walked through and planned all of our drills to know where we would go in the building. For example, the tornado drill, we have to go into their gym and take some other area. That means all of the people that are in those areas from Davis have to move further into their building. So we practiced that. Ms. Kip Batts and I actually walked it and practiced it, and then we practiced it with our staff. You know, we just had to continue to plan schedules so that we were not on top of each other, but they complemented each other. Also during the summer we planned library events together. So for summer reading, they were always Davis and Reams combined. And then the best thing that we did together was a National Night Out event where both schools came together. We had a food truck, we had music playing, we had vendors, and it could be any of the Davis families, any of the Reams families. They came together.
Our kids have been phenomenal. We started the planning process with our kids last spring. We had grade level meetings. Myself and our guidance counselor and the teachers led a big grade level meeting with each grade. And we sat down with our kids and we talked about the why. And we talked about how the Crestwood students needed a safe school to learn in, and how their school building was old, and how we were going to give them a place to learn for the next 2 years while their school was being rebuilt. And we talked about what it feels like to have your school torn down and to not have anywhere to go, and how excited they were to come here for the next 2 years. And our kids are awesome, and they were so excited.
The last month has been interesting. You know, we've learned how to live in a campus-style school. That was new for us. But it's good, and it's a really good feel. It's interesting to feel the difference of being able to pop in and out of buildings and be outside a little bit of it. We've been able to see classes do learning outside. It just makes it a good thing. Our staff have adjusted well to it. It's been a good start, and any challenges we've met head on, and we're getting there, and I think it's going to be great for us. And then when we finish being here and we get to go back to our brand new building in the fall of 2021, it's going to be great, and we're looking forward to that. So we keep showing that vision of what's to come. Remember, we're here for a reason. This is the future.